Okay, so I want to record the process of how I did my Udemy drawing bootcamp. Okay, and I just made previously I made this another like Godot um, like thumbnail or something like that, and basically I just use the specific things logo plus me, and add a really big like bad like wallpaper of color, and I want to use this color like the blue and red, like more like a pinkish. So I think the drawing I'm going to use this yellowish color. But here's a catch. Here's a catch. I can't use the like art or like text. So I have to, know, yeah, let me make myself a little bit left to the left. So I can't make myself, and first let's just get the color. I think let's just open that again. So yeah, last time I draw something like this, and I used the color like I want to use something like similar to the primer color, but not completely the same, absolutely the same. But green normally is not a good idea for the background, so I changed that a little bit. So I like I spinned it around a little bit. I changed from green to yellow, and red to pinkish, and the blue to a little bit lighter blue. So that's the idea. And so I use this red. So I think it's a good idea to spin this a little bit and use this color. I'm going to use the color dropper, and obviously I'm going to just duplicate this without actually destroying the original thing, and I'm going to use um, okay, it's here. Let's pop up another window, and I believe we use the color dribble or something. Um, so what's the color again? Yeah, this color. I can get the hex code, and go back here and paste it. Yeah, that's a pretty bright color. I love it. And then have to change this icon, and I have to draw the icon myself because um, basically can't use text. I have to use like drawing to represent that. And I think instead of using all these logos and all that, things is like a drawing and art course. I wanted to be a more uh, more painterly style. Uh, let's just try that, right? So for example, if I paint, yeah, that looks pretty good. For example, if I like draw a pen here, something like that, like yeah, okay, actually do. Okay, if normally would like zoom to this way, and I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You can't actually see this imperfection, and yeah, I'm not going to just use a vector to do that because that will be like a overkill. It's not like designing a logo, but rather it's just paint something. Okay, so I can use like digital paint brush using like all fancy brush, but things is like the course thumbnail. I prefer to use some like more and how to say more imperfection. Okay, um, it's like the actual doodle on this. Okay, something like this, and obviously the strength is a little bit weird. Around pressure opacity. Okay, I don't want this like opacity change. What about around pressure size? Still seem like a little bit blurry, so I'm going to like make it. Yeah, that's better. That's better. So what I'm going to do is to draw a. This is everything about digital art, so I think maybe add a little bit, just the different elements. Okay, so for example, you can add like the most prominently will be a brush. Okay, so I'm going to draw a brush. here, and maybe a little bit. I'm like a reference to my own pen, so something like this. Okay, just a brush, and I wanted to do like a curve up a little bit. And of course, you can just get rid of all this tiny part, imperfection part. Okay, I don't want it to be perfect, but rather I want it to be rather painterly. Okay, just add some of the detail here and there. So it's kind of like a brush. And so what about the color? Let me just add a little bit of contrast. The color I pick is here. I wanted to have a little bit contrast color, but things like the stem of the brush, I want it to be more, just darker. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use this as like overkill, then I have to fix this. I want it to be more painterly, more loosely down, so I'm going to change opacity and try it out this way. So basically I'm going to add a little bit of shadowing area here and make it bigger. Okay, just a little bit shadowing area. I want some of the overlap. Okay, something like this, but don't overdo it because I don't want to make it too much. Okay, and a little bit overlap. Okay, that should do. So I got a brush. Preferably, I want this to have maybe just like error selection and all that. But since it's just like an element, then I can rotate and do all sort of changes and all that, holding the ratio, of course. I can do all that. Okay, so yeah, this has got a brush, and also I'll add more elements like a pen. Okay, let's add a little bit of variation here. So it's a brush. I'm going to add a computer at the background to sort of serve as a creative medium. I'm going to use this to quickly get this computer. Yeah, no fill. Stroke, maybe more like this. Let's try that. Whoa, that's too much. Let's just make it 10. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. I'm using an iMac, so might as well just draw an iMac here. So yeah, I think it's a separate rectangle. That's good. But I do not want this. Okay, I want it to be convert to frame. I don't want that. New from layer, flatten image, merge down. Okay, I don't want flattening. The flattening will just get all these other things rasterized. That's the thing. That's the word. So if I rasterize it, I can just treat this as a drawing, and that's what I want, because I don't want it to be too like designy. I want it to be more painterly. So no interference of the too much of the digitalized, if you know what I mean. Okay, so this is absolutely too dark. Opacity increase. Okay, that's more like it. So what I'm going to do is to make it more rounded. Right now it's just too much, and I want it to be a little bit rounded like this. Okay. Okay, a little bit rounded. Maybe it's old Mac. I'm like using an old Mac right now. So I want this like a paint doodling style, like this. here I'm going to rough the edges of outside, and inside I want to stick. Rough the edges of outside to make it seem like it's drawn by hand. Just to add that kind of jitter or imperfect pixel, right? And like, I'm not saying this is Apple, it's just some computer, and they got a wiggly outside and inside. That's good. And brush and all that. So for example, I can add a inner frame. Okay, I'm going to just rough the edges as well, just because I think it's very pretty weird to have like a perfectly cut edges inside, but really rough edges outside. So I might as well, on the high side, I might as well just draw this all myself. Yeah, just add some other thing inside. All right, like this color. Okay, let me just color pick this color. Add of the yeah, I want this to be consistent. Just why not just darken it up, something like this. Okay. Yeah, I want to represent that. Also use like Comfy UI and all sort of AI to do that. So I want to add some sort of a connection, like we got different nodes that got connected and export to a certain nodes. You also got like some dot. Yeah, I think this Apple has got dot like this. Okay, and some like a controlling panels and all that, and drawing panel. Yeah, all sort of thing going on inside. Yeah, I don't want to overcomplicate this. Maybe not add this, and pull it all the way down. So it will be like a drawing of this, and I can actually move it. Yeah, on the high side, I think it's a bad idea to make it like transparent. So what I'm gonna do is to maybe just to cover it out or make it here. Maybe here and move it above, like way above. Okay, might as well just like adding a mask and select the thing and add a mask. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So this layer we can select the subject. Yeah, and we can this layer we can use the inverse select. So this layer, I believe I already select like the inside part, and I can use Command Shift and I, inverse select, and can I just delete everything of this layer? Okay, I got no idea what I'm doing. Then can I just move it here? Yeah, if I select this, okay, show hide all other layers. Yeah, I should like add some color. Yeah, I should add some color. Maybe let's just pull the purest white color here. Okay, it's like a grayish color. The white color here. Might as well just use brush to brush it, because it's just too tiny. Let me you feel this. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I want it to be more painterly. yeah, to be honest, this is like a closed. I can, of course, I can use like a magic wand to select, and but I think I can just simply use this to paint it, whatever is inside. Okay, and then you can make this up and get this brush. Where's my brush? Okay, get this brush, just slightly touching here. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, so got the brush, and also I want a pen, and so I want to represent that is not just for digital art, but also for other creative medium. A little bit too big, to be honest. Yeah, maybe not about not add that, because I don't think it's necessary. Okay, maybe simple is better, and I want to change this color to something darker rather than this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to select this color and make it not so dark, but fill the rest of it here. And also I want this to be yeah, I can't use, but I think it's too dark, maybe a little bit too, just a little bit hint of what is going on, and make it a little bit darker here. And I can add the the shadowy part. You can go all sort of thing to fine tuning this. I don't want to overdo this, but here how it goes. Just add a little bit shadowing part. Should have a shadowing here, okay. Should have a little bit tilt here, shadow. That's pretty badly done. I think mine was just decrease of opacity, just had a little bit hint. Okay, hint of here, hint of here, hint of here. Just add a little bit, we'll have a more 2D feel, 2D to 3D feel. All that we can make it together as a group or something. I can holding shift to change the size. I don't want this to be too big because I want everything inside the safe area. Okay, a little bit too close. So if you group, new group from layer, there'll be a like draw group. Okay, so if you compare this with the good dots, approximately same place. So it's a little bit more consistent. Yes, it's like a drawing on computer. Digital. I think it's a very good representation. And I want to do something fancy. What about I duplicate this whole thing and make a overlap and change the tone of color or something like that to make it more 3D. Yeah, that's a bad idea. Maybe just make it flat and simple. Okay, so yeah, let's just keep this one. Okay, yeah, that's it.